The Rockets needed to claw their way back from the brink of defeat, down 3-1 in their first-round series against the Golden State Warriors.
From Toyota Center here in downtown Houston, Space City Home Network presents Houston Rockets playoff basketball. As tonight, the Rockets play for their season in Game 5 against the Golden State Warriors.
Houston, we have liftoff!
Lock in on Steph Curry. Keep on taking him away. He's the guy who has the talent to come out and beat you.
A home Game 5 gave them one more chance to stay alive, and the Toyota Center was ready to erupt. Fred VanVleet was a veteran presence for the team, and Ime Udoka needed a big game from his steady, stoic, battle-tested point guard.
And they sub Udoka in for him. VanVleet gets a wide open look, puts it in! Fred VanVleet, a huge three-pointer!
He'd faced Golden State in the finals before, and he wasn't going quietly now.
Speaking in NBA playoff history, teams that have been down in a series 3-1 in the best of 7, it's been overcome 13 times. Not a lot, but it's happened. The Rockets have done it twice.
Ellie out of the corner for 3, hit it! Mario Ellie with a 3! The Rockets have knocked off the Phoenix Suns coming from behind. 3 games to 1 to eliminate the Suns.
In 1995, that's Clutch City. And then Clutch City reincarnated. I called that game on the radio in the Western Conference semis against the Clippers. That was awesome.
It's all on the line. It's the Los Angeles Clippers facing off today against the Houston Rockets. And Houston 1 quarter away from a conference final. Inside to Jones. Jones misses badly. Prigioni right there to pick it up. To Ariza. Bang! And that one should seal it for the Rockets.
And the Warriors blew a 3-1 lead in a series in the 2016 NBA Finals to LeBron and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
History, we're in the record books. We're the first team ever to come back from a 3-1 deficit. This is special.
Well, it's been done before, rally from down 3-1 to win a series. The Rockets franchise, they've done it twice, but you can't get there until you get this one here tonight. 1 game, 1 quarter, 1 possession at a time.
From the opening tip, Houston surged.
Comeback. But tonight,
don't call it a comeback. I've been here for years. I'm rocking my pants, putting suckers in fear, making the tears rain down like a monsoon. Listen to the bass go boom, explosion. Overpowering over the competition. I'm towering, wrecking shop. When I drop these lyrics that'll make you.
Emotions get high. Watch Dylan Brooks running here. No, we got a game to play, young fella. We got a series to play. Calm down. Get back to basketball.
Competition's paying the price. I'm gonna knock you out. Mama said knock you out. I'm gonna knock you out. Mama said knock you out. I'm gonna knock you out. Mama said knock you out. I'm gonna knock you out. Mama said knock you out.
Clicking on all cylinders are the Houston Rockets to start a must-win Game 5. They're shooting 69%.
I take umbrage with the Adams-Sengun combo being called the double big lineup, because often Jabari Smith is playing at the 3 as well, and standing at 6'11", I think he qualifies as a third big. A lineup chess match will unfold throughout the series, but what seems guaranteed is Ime Udoka will continue to look for places to hide Şengün and encourage him to rotate as a weak side help defender. His comfort in this role, as well as in the triple big lineups, is helped by what I believe is a fairly underrated ability to close out and guard a perimeter player in the corner or slot, where the sideline and baseline count as extra defenders.
Pachinski off that Draymond pick.
Look how active Houston is in this 2-3 zone, and it's almost turning into a matchup with great communication.
And then they play the passing lane and turn the Warriors over again.
If the Warriors look to use Moses Moody more with Sengun on him, the Rockets will be glad of the extra possessions without Steph Curry handling the ball. If they move away from their motion offense and run more pick and roll, the Rockets might be the best team in the NBA at fighting through screens. And asking Moses Moody to playmake from the short roll seems a lot to ask. If they counter with more Gary Payton minutes, expect to see the triple big lineup utilized more in answer. Houston can burn more Adams, Sengun minutes and break their staggered rotation by equipping Jabari and even Tari Eason more at center, so there is more gold to mine here from that exceptionally productive lineup.
The double big lineup, we're going to add Steven Alperen and Jabari. It's been extremely effective, but it won't work if they don't continue to match up with Steph Curry, and I thought that 2-3 zone was really, really good for Coach Udoka. Knocking that down, man. And man, Craig, when Fred is hot, I mean, it almost seems like he can't miss. The rim seems as big as an ocean.
Remember, the Rockets are only averaging 98 a game in this series. Golden State's only averaging about 100. And the Rockets have 69 on the board. Cookies. Thompson. Dunk. Plus the foul. Some cookies and some milk.
A 14-point first-quarter lead stretched to 29 by the third. Golden State emptied the bench.
Is Steve Kerr playing? Looks like Steve Kerr might be
punting the game.
It looks like he's punting.
Kevin Knox is out here.
Yeah,
But I love Kevin. That's my guy. He is one of my guys.
It looks like he's punting and getting ready for a game back at home on Friday night.
Dylan Brooks lit it up with 24. Amen Thompson added 25. And VanVleet 26 points.
Moody, swarmed, got the shot off, got it back, comes to Spencer. Offensive rebound, Knox, working on Thompson, shoots over the top, bounces off, rebound Golden State, and the layup missed. Smoked by Jackson Davis, and then Brooks is trapped and in trouble and knocked down and fouled. And now Şengün and Spencer and Jackson Davis shoves Alperen Şengün, and now we have both teams needing to be separated once again, but it's not the cast of characters that you were all expecting.
Just talking about how spicy the playoffs have been, right?
We were just talking about it.
That's not the spice, like you said, that's not the spice Houston wants.
The Spencer shot in the head.
He's talking too much. I mean, nobody wants to go home, you know, so there was no option for us to lose. So that mentality, we came to game, start the game, and just, you know, there's been 4 games, lead changes all the time, so that was a good look for us to not letting them come back.
Clutch and super clutch over there.
And when I pull out my jam and get ready, 'cause it might go blow. How you like me now? The ripple will 131, 116. Rockets win a must-win game 5. This series is now 3 games to 2 in favor of Golden State as the Rockets force a game 6 Friday night back in San Francisco.
Perk, what's good, man? I mean, what happened with the Warriors tonight?
What happened is the Rockets got on their heels like a pair of church socks, and especially Amen Thompson and that coaching defensively. Listen, I'm telling you right now, that young man is special. His future is really bright. In the next few years, he might be one of the best two-way players in the game.
Game 6 was coming, and the Rockets, they weren't done yet.
From the Chase Center here in San Francisco, Space City Home Network presents Houston Rockets playoff basketball. And tonight, the Rockets aim to stay alive, even up this series, and force a decisive Game 7 on Sunday. Listen to my gear shift. I'm blasting, outlasting, kinda like Shaft, so you can say I'm shafting. would expect this to be the wildest game we've seen yet in this series. The Warriors do not want to fly back halfway across the country to Houston to play the Rockets at Toyota Center on Sunday.
They're probably going to look at this.
And they are going to call a foul on Draymond Green.
A lot of flailing limbs from Draymond, scuffle, stuff like that. Does that personally annoy you at all? Does it roll off your back? How do you handle that?
It's just part of the game, bro. Yeah, look, it's highly competitive out there. As you know, the playoffs is a different level of competition from regular season, from any of that. So, look, people are just playing hard. You know what I mean? People play really hard. Sometimes things happen. It's not ill intention. I think you're just trying to win.
Do you view all of what he's doing as inside the bounds, so to speak?
Well, yeah, I mean, that's what the refs are there for, mate. Yeah, I mean, if it's anything outside of that, the refs will call it, you know. So it's nothing to do with, like, oh, what we think. You don't need to waste your time speculating any of that, you know. We got enough to think about in the game. The referee's job is to make sure that they stay within the boundaries, you know.
The contact by Green with the wind-up, impact, and follow-through meets the criteria for a flagrant foul. Penalty 1, we will have 2 free throws by Green. Houston will get the ball out of bounds, sideline, with 24 on the shot clock.
Şengün is open. Doesn't take it. And they play on! And Şengün scores, I thought for sure, because he extended that on, they're going to call him for a foul. Slow developing half-court set, which is typically not great for the Rockets as VanVleet misses the J. And then Thompson taps it to Şengün, and he sneaks in the middle there for a slam dunk.
Shadow boxing when I heard you on the radio. I just don't know what made you forget that I was wrong. But now I got a new tour. I'm going insane.
Thompson on Butler. There's the help by Curry. Forces up a tough shot. Misses everything. 2-on-1. Pajemski to Payton.
In a hole. Past the old goal. I'm gonna knock you out. Mama said knock you out.
So Tari Eason and Steven Adams have come in for Alperen Şengün and Jalen Green for the Rockets. Moody, they kind of came out on him late, invited him to take the three. He did and made it. The Rockets' biggest lead has been 6. The Warriors' biggest lead is 2 here. VanVleet! How about that? They get Green off of Şengün, and then he finds Adams.
Yeah, just nasty from the double big. I love when Jabari keeps it simple. If I don't have 3 1-2 dribbles and I'm 7 feet, shoot right over you. Good basketball from Jabari Smith Jr.
So you could not play that any better than Steven Adams did defensively. Verticality, arms straight up in the air, and then the block shot to just put the old icing on the defensive cake. Steven Adams balling out again here in the first half. I've said it once, I'll say it 1,000 times. Double big for life.
Mama said knock you out. I'm gonna knock you out. Mama said knock you out. I'm gonna knock you out. Mama said knock you out. Shotgun blasts are heard when I rip and kill at will. The man of the hour, tower of power. I'll devour.
San Francisco, the Warriors' fortress. But in Game 6, it was the visitors who threw the first punch.
They find Şengün, and you got to make those shots. Rockets now miss 5 straight shots. Curry.
You have to.
11-0 Steph Curry run. Game is tied.
You have got to locate Steph Curry.
0 for 4 from 3. VanVleet to Thompson. They got something good there. Now to Şengün. To Green. Spots up to 3. He makes his first triple of Game 6. So the Rockets have responded with, what, 7 straight of their own?
Oh, God.
And 1.
Going double big early. We talked about it.
Yeah. So, because Brooks is in foul trouble. Here comes the double big. Could see some big minutes, and I think that's a good thing if you're the Rockets in this second half. Ooh. Healed almost. Stepped out of bounds. Now Butler tight ropes the baseline, and Adams rejects him. Couple of blocks now for Steven. Here's a three. From VanVleet, his fourth.
Houston getting right back to that zone. Right now, with Golden State struggling, you know Curry's going to start pressing. Stay up with him. Whenever his team needs it, you can see him start to inch.
Ball is loose. Ball is loose. We got a mad scramble. Ball is loose. Fred VanVleet has it. Now to Smith in the corner. The three. Yes! VanVleet into the body of post. Missed. Rebound. Rebound. Adams keeps it high. Finds Tari to Fred to Jabari. Another one in the air. Another big make by Jabari Smith Jr. We've seen it a couple times this year where teams have went to Hakastivo, and what did they do? They got him. He's only a 50% free throw shooter, but they got him into a rhythm at the foul line. One more. And it's tapped in. It's been back and forth, punch and counter punch. Nerves are high. Drama and suspense are high. And we'll see how the final 12 minutes shakes out tonight in San Francisco. We really hope to see all of you Sunday evening back in Houston.
Fred VanVleet again led the team with 29 points, 8 rebounds and 8 assists. A 4-point play early in the fourth silenced the crowd. Alperen Sengun 21 and 14. Steven Adams 17 off the bench. And Golden State missed 13 straight shots in the final quarter.
To Butler, to Draymond, to Curry for three. Around and out! They've missed 5 straight shots. And then Butler back to him, to VanVleet for three. Biggest lead of the night for Houston! You can hear a pin drop in this place right now.
Time right now, not the friend of the Warriors. They're just holding the ball.
Butler misses. Rebound VanVleet. They've missed 9 straight shots. It's been more than 5 minutes since they hit a shot. Again, we went through this when they did this in the third quarter. To make this strategy successful from a Houston perspective, you just got to make 1 for 2.
Yes.
All right, he makes them both.
It looks like they ran out of steam in this fourth quarter, and how about Steve-O?
And all the Rockets have to do is get the ball inbounded. Game 7, there will be a Game 7 back in Houston on Sunday night at 7:30. For the second straight time in this series, the Rockets stave off elimination.
The Rockets closed with force. They had done it. Game 7 was coming home.